Hello, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to Solar Studio. Karo here. We are going to read for the end of September 2025. I'm using the Dreaming Way Tarot, and now I will go ahead and pick your cards. So there is also a collective reading for the equinox. You can also check that out for the collective messages too. Thank you. And now let's begin. So Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Pisces consciousness. Pisces, what you need to know for this end of September 2025. The first message is the Two of Cups. We have Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, and we have the Ten of Swords. The last message is the Two of Pentacles. Now I'm gonna go ahead and clarify these two. So Two of Cups clarified by the Shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Seven of Cups clarified by the Gavel, involvement with the law. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Seven of Swords clarified by the Quill, get back to the basics. And Ten of Swords is clarified by the Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Two of Pentacles, one more card for you. Two of Pentacles is clarified by the bird perched. Perched. Don't know how to spell it. Waiting for news, package, and letter. Okay, my first impressions is that with the Two of Cups and the Shark, there are some considerations about material security, it seems, with a person. We have the polar bear as your oracle message. It says nurture, allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. Okay. So I wanna get the cards here, and I think now I can begin to read. Okay. Okay, so to me, this feels like a reality check. End of September feels like a reality check around relationships, Pisces, choices, and also some risks. Pisces friends, end of September 2025 warns you about the partnerships. Okay, it warns you about the partnerships. Well, partnerships can be emotionally fulfilling, but there is definitely a material and financial considerations here. Trust and money may be intertwined, so you need to take care and of this and protect your stability. I see here with a person you are having this financial material security talks. Maybe there is a matter which involves risk. You are discussing whether you wanna take it or not. Plus, Seven of Cups and the Gavel here pointing out some confusions with regards to maybe legal matters. Is what are like the legal issues surrounding your matter? Are there any illusions around it, confusions around it? Do you have multiple options? Love and contracts, it seems, are involved to the situation. You really need to be mindful of what you are agreeing to. Please don't let any fantasy blur the fine print here. This is you really try to get real about things. Again, like Wheel of Fortune and that tiger energy, this is really taking a risk, my friends. Yes, the luck is turning, but it comes with a gamble. This is a gamble energy, symbolically speaking, here actually most. But the sudden opportunity uh, can bring, yes, some bold moves maybe, but you need to really weigh them super careful with this energy. Okay. Um, okay. So, are we really here also getting down to earth with the legal, maybe consequences of something? I feel like some risking elements here is involved. Seven of Swords and the Quill. Well, this is, of course, an encouragement to get things to the basics. But Seven of Swords is like sometimes it may overcomplicate, or it may cause to deceive oneself. So clarity and simplicity is your friend. Okay, honesty is your friend. We don't want shortcuts. We want the easy way is the way here. Actually, the simple, let's say, the simple way, not overly complicated ways. Ten of Swords with the bouquet up. This is a bit bittersweet energy. There is an ending or a betrayal is being acknowledged here, but also there is some kind of admiration and recognition too. Uh, Even kindness comes in its wake. Maybe from a loss, there is a new validation or appreciation emerging in your life. And this can be tied up to that person in the beginning you are discussing, like they admire you for your courage. Even the result here is maybe you'd risk too much. It didn't pay out well, but or your impression in front of a person's eyes can be here also shifting. They may be, yes, acknowledging you for your courage and everything, but I feel like the result you may not like it because then um, there is a waiting period for you and you juggle a lot of things, but it can again overcomplicate things. So uncertainties can appear. I see here like end of September, you are anticipating for some news or decisions maybe. Flexibility is of course very important at this point. But finally, the polar bear energy is actually suiting our reading. Despite the risk, despite the confusion and intensity, there is a call here to nurture yourself, to release anxieties, and to trust your inner wisdom. Because there is going to be some um, element of gentle strength you can use it. Um, well, I mean, you are navigating risks. You try to see through illusion, but please don't cloud up that illusion. Some endings with care also possible. It's very important. I feel like you have to protect your resources actually and go simplify your decisions. Don't rush into risky ventures, I would say. Some doors may close, but admiration and healing can also arrive. So please be very careful. Your Pisces, I didn't look at the bottom of the deck energies for the signs, but for you, I'm gonna look at the bottom of the deck, and I have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. At some point, it may really turn to like too much to handle, um like there is this hidden weight you carry, responsibilities, burdens, obligations. Things can heavy. This can feel heavy. That's why what are you getting under? I don't know in your personal stories for sure, but it's important to not to proceed with worry and anxiety. The simple way is the way through here, because there is a hidden way you are carrying, and things can feel heavy. And sometimes, even when things feel heavy, we don't say it out loud, but it shapes how we handle our relationships, how we handle our finances, how we make the decisions. So I think there is a pressure behind the story. There is a that stretched thin Pisces, juggling too much at once Pisces, carrying a lot of responsibilities Pisces, and how much of it are yours? Okay, but the other side, I would say, Ten of Wands is usually the final stretch. Yes, the load is heavy, but I think you are also close to completion, and you will be. You have the two tens here. But you don't have to carry this weight alone. So it is telling us actually to release what isn't yours. So nurture yourself and let that healing to kind of lighten that road. Okay? And, at the end of the day, you have the Ten of Swords in the reading too. You have two tens. And this is really a massive message. And you got the Wands and the Swords. You didn't get the Pentacles and the Cups energy. So, this end of September, I think, is the end of a chapter for you. Like, it is also sometimes to acknowledge when we have that tough exhaustion. And sometimes it can come with painful truths too. I think now a difficult cycle is ending. Okay, and sometimes come with a sting. And the reading wants us to see that heavy load you are carrying, but you are also at the final stretch. Okay, yes, it's been tough, but you are closing out a chapter which simply cannot continue. Release what is not yours, the weight, the burden, the betrayals. You are not meant to carry these to your next phase, Pisces, because the endings will eventually clear the way for renewal and for release. And that's why we had the Polar Bear Oracle. You don't have to do it alone. You can nurture yourself through this transition. Okay? Thank you so much, Pisces friends, for tuning in. Please check out the collective reading for the equinox too. If you have a personal tarot question, you can always visit me in my live streams called Karo is Answering Your Tarot Questions. There we can also do one-on-one session. Thank you so much. I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.